Welcome to IWA 2025. We're at the Pulsar booth with Laurinas. I hope I pronounced that well.
Right, yeah.
Yes, great. So we have the Pulsar Binoculars Merger LRF XT50. This is a super top of the line binoculars, thermal imaging that has a lot of features, and it's your turn to walk us over all these beautiful features.
Here we have our 1280 by 1024 thermal binoculars. It's our top of the line product. So it's a HD sensor with really wide field of view, paired together with resolution that allows you to zoom in really well. So you have both of sitting at a high seat near the tree line and observing for longer distances to see the traffic quality of the animal. These binos have image stabilization, and it's basically meant for situations when you zoom in, and you know those shaky hands, yeah? So it removes that shaky hands effect. It's not for stabilizing image driving in the car. It's basically observing the object to see those balls on the hog. So you need that. And we have a really nice new firmware update that was launched for the Merger line, and it will be launched for the Telesis as well. So Pulsar is basically known for updating the devices and helping the customers that already have device to get new features from their units. So what we have here, the newest firmware that actually enabled ballistic calculations for any of your scopes in your binos. So how it works? You basically go to ballistic calculator, Pulsar ballistics app. You create a profile, you select your cartridge, or you put the info in, you select the click value of your rifle scope, and later on put everything from the box of your ammo, or if you're self-loading, put that info inside, your barrel twist, height of the rifle scope from the center of the bore, and 0 and temperature as well. You put everything there and just connect to the Bluetooth and set up the ballistic profile here. Just drop it inside. And afterwards, what happens, as you see here, when you measure a distance, you see the corrections that you have. So we have 22 LR here, and we have to move 8 clicks down. So it's actually a cool feature, not only for Pulsar rifle scopes. So for example, Digex or Talion that doesn't have laser rangefinder, but basically you don't have to carry your rangefinder, daytime rangefinder together with you. You have everything in one piece together with ballistics, and you can have up to 5 profiles inside. So what it means that you can have one for your thermal rifle scope, one for your nice high-end optics, and maybe you're lending your friend. So again, the feature that will be in every Pulsar product, ballistic calculator.
Can you tell me more about the, for example, the laser rangefinder? Because I understand that this has a increased range versus the older versions of the Merger, where
So the range is increased, and we have more powerful laser rangefinder module here. It measures up to 1,500 meters. It works better in the humid conditions, so in the normal measuring distances, where you actually work distances from 150 meters, where you actually have to calculate your bullet drop with 308, up to like 200, 250, 300 meters, the distances that you would actually shoot. This laser rangefinder cuts through that fog and humidity really good. So again, for real hunting conditions, that's the beast.
How many hours can you make this thing work with one change of batteries?
7 hours. With this, 7 hours. Increased sensor size means increased consumption, so it's 7 hours with this one. And one more interesting thing, right now we're shrinking down on our product line on the binoculars, and we have this thing that's basically XP35. our smaller version of this bino, and XT have the same optical parameters. So when you choose the binos from our product line, you can choose. You can see that base magnification of both of these binos is the same. Field of view is also the same, almost like 17 degrees.
Meaning that the diagonal of the sensor is practically identical.
Diagonal by the sensor is practically identical, and then you just choose either by size, because XP35 binos are smaller, either by a higher resolution sensor if you need to work that distance a little bit more. So therefore it makes a little bit easier choice for the consumer, depending on his hunting style.
So one final question.
Yeah.
When we will see these, and have you been already thinking about a price for this MSRP for this?
XT is already in the market right now.
Okay.
So its MSRP, I believe, is 5,900, so up to 6,000 euros. But the newest thing on this one is the newest firmware here. So we just launched it at the end of last year, and it's gaining traction on the market. And again, this is just a proof of concept that if we have something really, really good on our newest devices, the same thing goes in telesis that people bought last year as well. So we can upgrade even with a lower range telesis there.
Okay, so I really hope to see one of these as a sample soon, so we can do an in-depth test in all4hunters.com. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I really hope that we're going to see something like this in the really near future. So please continue following all4hunters.com. Any questions, post them below.